Okay, good evening, everybody. I think we're live now, and I do want to talk today about positioning the online community's PLR videos. And in particular, since we talked about Facebook last night, just as a reminder, our online community's Playbook PLR is now available. You can get it at theplrshow.com/new. In that course, what we are explaining to your customers is how to build an online community. And even though we did focus primarily on Circle, we did spend a time talking about the basic principles in making it a paid community. And we talked about the technical aspects of that. So you could apply that course to, if you're using Mighty Networks, if you're using Buddy Press, if you're using any kind of community, you'll be able to apply all the sessions that I did in that course to whatever it is that you're building in terms of community. Now, I want to talk about and spend a little bit of time tonight just talking about how you're going to position the videos. Part of my answer is always going to be that you should be putting all of this content into a business membership where you were giving people a business education and asking them for a subscription fee, right? So that's always going to be my answer. It's been my answer since 2020 when I did e-learning playbook. It'll probably be my answer for the next 3 to 5 years, whatever the case is. Continuity is always the answer to your whatever problem you're having in your business. Probably, if you focused on continuity, you'll probably start asking some of the right questions. So kind of getting aside from that, I do want to talk about how you're going to position these online communities PLR videos. And basically, you want to use this course and to just kind of talk about why some entrepreneurs, and you're going to see it. You're going to see people spending less time on Facebook, in particular marketers, people in our niche, and people who are information marketers. They're going to be spending less time there if they have been using Facebook for organic traffic. Now, if they're advertising and doing paid ads, or they have a group that they have monetized on Facebook, they're probably going to stay there. But a lot of people who have not started paid groups where people are paying them to come to Facebook, they're going to start to move their communities off, and you are going to start seeing more and more of it. Now, it won't just be us. You'll see more people doing it. And you want to be able to explain that to your customers. Why is this happening? You want to be there before this trend starts, and you will see it. And you probably have heard people talking about it. And when they talk about it, you're going to see some people leave and some people are going to come back, right? But that does not mean that this trend is going to it's going to end. People are going to start to build their own community because I think people have finally figured out that this is rented space, and that if you don't have a presence already and you don't have a big personality, I don't have one, then you are probably not going to be as visible as other people, even if, right, you're doing all the right things, even if you're going through, some of the courses and you're doing all the right things, you figured out the algorithm. It really does kind of come back to your having a personality that people are kind of attracted to and magnetized by. And you don't have to have that in order to build a community around your ideas and around the things that you want to talk about. So you're going to see some people leave and some people come back, but still this trend is going to continue. Some people are going to thrive by going someplace else. Some people are not. But that does not mean that, as I said last night, and as I said in my email yesterday, some of what you're monetizing needs to be in your own community, in your own space, away from social media. It doesn't matter how you do it. Some of your activity with a lot of your customers, or with the majority of them, some of your conversation needs to take place someplace that you control, right? So I'm not saying you got to leave Facebook. I've pretty much left Facebook for the most part. I mean, if you try to reach me there, my Facebook group is a ghost town. The reason is I've kind of focused on building up the community aspect of what we're doing. But you will start to see, I think, people just looking to try to have those conversations in a place where they're not worried about getting put in Facebook jail. They're not worried about what they say. They're not worried that they have shared the wrong things, and people just kind of want to be free to kind of have the discussions in the way they want to have them, in their own personality. And again, if you're not, if you don't have one of those big magnetizing personalities, you probably don't have a community there on Facebook anyway. You're probably in somebody else's community. And so really one of the things you can do is you can kind of help people if they don't have, the big magnet, big flashy personality and that kind of draws people in. You need to start encouraging these people to start building something outside of social media. And so what it's going to be, you're going to be teaching people the structure, right? So you're not teaching people how to use Circle or Mighty Networks or any one platform when you use our course. You're using our course to teach people basically the structure of monetizing or building a paid community. You can obviously, just, if you got a course, you can just give people a link to the community, right? You could do that, but you want to be able to automate this process. You want to be able to automate it at least to the point where somebody buys a product and you want to put them in a conversation inside of a community that has a specific space. You want to be able to do that. That's what this course kind of shows you or your customer how to do. And now, personally, again, I use Circle. You don't have to use Circle. You can use whatever platform that you want. You want to see an example of our own community, you can go to the plrshow.com/community. What I will tell you is that as of right at this moment, every Saturday we do a new PLR launch, and that's where I put the launch coupon. So, there's a space in there that I've gotten there that's for this week's discounts. That's where I always put the launch day coupon. So that's how I'm using the space right now. Eventually I will be doing more conversing. I'm really just trying to exit social media. And that's, again, I'm spending less and less time. And I don't mean to be rude. I just don't even answer a lot of questions there on Facebook. And I do that almost on purpose because I'd rather have the community, the discussion either in my support or in my own community. And so, yeah, and I recognize that, I'm probably giving up opportunity, recognize I'm giving up, whatever the business aspect is that I'm giving up. But what I will tell you is that whatever I've given up by not being there, I've been able to spend more time in production. And I appreciate being able to do that because, again, that's more under my control than an algorithm. It's more under my control than someone liking me. It's more under my control than, being boosted by someone, on Facebook. I'd rather have affiliates who have a presence there than have my own presence there. And I'm not saying you have to feel the same way, but that is a way to kind of look at it. So again, you can position these videos as a way to teach people how to build the structure that they need to have a paid community any way that you want. So again, our online communities PLR, it'll be available until I think Friday night at the launch price. You can get it at the plrshow.com/TPCPB, right? Or as of right now, you can go to the plrshow.com/new and it'll be there, right? But that URL changes, every week. So on Saturday, that URL is going to change again. So excuse me, if you're watching this and it's after the following Saturday, you can get our online communities playbook PLR at the plrshow.com/TPCPB, and you'll be able to get it there, especially if you're listening on to us on our podcast or on Anchor. I do want to mention that if you are an Ultimate Insider, that is your title for this month. So if you're an Ultimate Insider and you're watching this, you should not be buying this. You should just go to the member area. You can add it to your membership. Now, what I do at the beginning of the month, you don't really have to do anything. If you're a member, I just automatically put it in your account in Harper Academy at the beginning of the month. If you joined after the beginning of the month, then you can just go inside the member area and you can just add that course to your account. If you are not an Ultimate Insider, I strongly suggest that you do that. It's the best way to get our content, get all of our other content, all of our other titles going back to 2020 at 50% off. And that's 50% off the launch price and not 50% off the current price. All of our PLR now sells at $27. You would be paying 50% of the launch price, which is whatever I launched it at for in terms of pricing. That's again, so to be an Ultimate Insider, you do that at the plrshow.com/insiders. You also, as a very special bonus, you get access to, and I've said this last week when we did Go High Level tutorials, you actually have access to the Go High Level platform to sell your courses. Okay. So again, become an ultimate insider, plrshow.com/insiders. Right now, if you're watching this, I'm not sure how long this is going to last. Their promotion is going to last, but we do have a bonus for the LinkedIn product that the folks at Fire Launches put together. You can get our bonus at the plrshow.com/V as in Victor Fire, the plrshow.com/V Fire. And you can get that there. And you can get our bonus at that URL. We also still have our Aweber Automations PLR, and that is kind of a unique title. It started out as a bonus that we did, and what we did is we just kind of upgraded it to add graphics and add a mind map and add some other stuff, add a written document and some other stuff. It's kind of a cool way for you to teach automations in Aweber. You can get that at the plrshow.com/AWBR. Okay, so that's pretty much it, everybody. And also, if you do want to try out Circle, right? That's the community platform that we're using. You can try that out at the plrshow.com/circle. Again, use the one that you think is best. You can even go with something free at, I think you use Buddy Press, right? You can still monetize it there, but you can try out Circle at the plrshow.com/circle. Okay, everybody. So thank you very much for hanging out with me here. Appreciate you all, and hope that you see the opportunity to build your own community. Has a great night.